Hello guys, so this will be the tutorial to install our remote starter in 2018 Mazda 3. So this is the module CMHCX, and this is the T harness, and this is the one-way transmitter kit, and these are the remotes and the antenna, and this is the module. So you have to cut this wire for automatic transmissions. For manuals, you just leave it the way it is. And this is the programming tool Kalon and its cable. You will plug to the laptop for programming. One end of this cable will plug to the tool, and the second end you will connect it to the module on the side of the module right there. So do it at your own risk. This might void your warranty, so I won't be responsible if anything goes wrong. So just do your own research. I checked online, there wasn't any video for about it, so I just making one. It might help someone. So you have to install this software called Weblink desktop. So once you install it, then you will connect the cable to the module first, and then you will connect the tool to the laptop. Then your laptop will detect the module, and there's no firmware on it right now, so you will hit on configure new module, and then you will select the make and model, and in this case it is Mazda, and after that you will select the year as 2018 and select the vehicle as Mazda 3. So there are two, hatchback and sedan, so you'll select sedan for this one. Then it will detect the remotes for the RF kit. So you already selected the brand iDatastart. So for that you have to add the remotes. So you will hit on a plus button, and once you hit on a plus button, it will prompt you to enter the serial number. The serial number will be at the back of the remotes. So this is all you added, and this is the kit. This is the kit, one-way transmitter kit that we just added here. Then you will just go to the next page. So this is the telematics device. So this is if you want to use your phone as your to give a command for the remote start, you can do it from anywhere in the world. So it will need a yearly subscription, so I'm just skipping that part. You can just head to the next. On the next page, they already selected the recommended firmware. Then say you will need a Kalon tool for the programming, then the T harness, and there's optional accessories. We already added the remotes for the RF kit, and then you can just head to the next page. So these are the quick configuration, like how you want to use your factory remote for the remote start. So I have selected pressing lock button 3 times, it will start the car. There is other options, you can try those if you want, and there are a few other options you can read over, and you can select if any of these applies to you. I just left the way it is, and just head to the, so from here you will have to download the install guide. Then flash the device, just important information, remove the battery terminal, and use the newer Mazda T harness, and just go ahead with the flashing. So the flashing is in progress, and it might take up to 5 to 10 minutes. And when you look at the module, so it will be flashing green light, that means it's flashing and the connection is there. Once flashing done, you will head to the car. You will have to disconnect the negative battery terminal first, and then there are 2 screws under the steering column to remove this panel. So this is the first and there's second one also. You just remove these two screws and then you just pull out this plastic panel. So there is no other screw, so there were only two. So then you use some sort of a pry tool to take apart the upper and bottom part. Use a plastic one. You can use a flathead screwdriver, but that might leave some marks on the plastic, so use any plastic pry tool. And do the same thing on the other side. And then you just take these two pieces apart and then just wiggle around to remove the bottom part. So when you're moving the bottom part, you will have to slide it toward yourself while pulling it, because there is a tab, so be gentle, don't break the tab. So just try to slide it out and then take it out, and I'll show you. So this is the tab, just be careful, don't break it. So then there are two connectors under the steering column. So use a flathead screwdriver, press it, and then just pull out the connector. And same on this one. So once these are out, and we will connect this to the T-harness. So this is the T-harness. So those two connectors you will connect to this end of the T-harness, and these two will go to those connectors. And the other end, this is the relay, and this will connect, black and blue will connect to the module. And these are the parking lights. You can install it or you can leave it the way it is. So two of them will be for the parking lights, and it's mentioned in the guide where you want to connect it. So we will go ahead and connect these connectors. So when you're connecting it, you will hear the click. That means the connection is secure. So press it firmly so the connection is good, so that it doesn't come off when the vehicle is moving and vibrating. So these will connect to the original ones from where we took out those connectors. Same way, just push it firmly until you hear the click. That means it's properly locked in. And then run the other end of the cable just through the plastic and pull from the other side, so it's properly tucked in behind the plastic panels. And you can fold this parking light cable and leave it there. You can use it later. So we'll go ahead with the programming. So first step we already did. First step we'll do it now, and then we'll head toward the second step. You will connect the black connector on the side of the module, and then you connect the blue one. Now you go back, connect the battery, the negative terminal back, which we removed earlier before installing the T-harness, and just tighten the bolt. Now we just follow the guide. It says set the ignition to on position, wait, LED 1 will turn solid red to confirm that the ignition is on. Wait 10 seconds, LED 1 will flash green rapidly. After that we can set the ignition to off position, and we can proceed with the second step of the programming. So we turn the vehicle on, press it twice to turn on the ignition. Red light is on, that means it's the ignition is in on position. Wait 10 seconds, it will start rapidly green flashing, so which is good. So we can go ahead and turn off the vehicle, and after that we can just remove the cables. So I remove the black one first and then the blue. So here I made a mistake. You'll have to disconnect the cable from the laptop, connect to the module first, then to the laptop, and then just continue from where you left on this programming tool. So it says start extended programming. So once you hit on start extended programming, it will start the process again. So it's just showing like first you connect it to the PC, then to the vehicle, then remove from the vehicle and connect back to the PC and just start the second step programming. So it will take another 5 minutes or so. It for me didn't work. I have to try it 2-3 times, but it finally worked. And after it's flashed, so you will see this message, it's completed. Now you can go ahead with the next step. So for this one, connect the power first to the module and then set the ignition to on. Wait, LED 1 will turn solid red to confirm that ignition is on. Wait, LED will turn solid green 2 seconds, and then set the ignition to off position again. Then you just connect the cables back to the module. I connect the blue one first and the black, and then set the ignition to on. LED red will turn on, then green will turn on for 2 seconds. Then you will hear some clicking sound from the relays. That means it was good. So then you can set the ignition to off and follow to the next steps, and we'll see it on the guide. So it says you have to start the vehicle for 15 seconds. Press and hold the brake pedal when you start the car, then press and release the module programming button, then release the brake. Then LED 2 will flash green. That means the programming procedure is completed. You will press the brake pedal and hold it, start your vehicle. Once the vehicle is started, you just start counting 15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. After 15 seconds, you press the button at the back of the module and press and release it right away. After that, you release the brakes also. First the LED will flash red, then it will flash green, and you will hear the clicking sound from the relays. That means the programming is done, and then you can just go ahead and turn off the car. 1, 2, 3. See, it started. So we have to unlock it. So it's locked. We have to unlock and then get in the car, and we will have to press the brake pedal. Now you can see it's proper takeover procedure. So this is the RF kit antenna. So there's a wire that comes with it. One end you will connect to this antenna, the other end you will connect to the module. And then you will set the ignition to on position, so press the start button twice. After that, you press the button on the antenna and release it. Then you press and hold it, and then the parking lights will flash once and you will hear a honk from the car. Then you take the remote and press the lock button, and you will see the LED light will blink on the antenna, so that is programmed. Take the second remote, do the same thing, press the lock button, it flashes, so this is done. After that, once you release the button again, you will hear a honk from the car, so that means these are done. Then you set the ignition to off position. Now we'll just go outside and give it a try if these remotes are correctly programmed. Now we'll press the lock button once, and then we press and hold the remote start button for 3 seconds, and lights will flash and it will start the car. Starting. So yeah, it's successful. And the same thing, we press it for 3 seconds, it will turn off the car. So it's off. And lock the car, unlock it. If you liked my video, please do subscribe to the channel and share the video. Be safe. Thank you.